Hello, everybody, and welcome to the second episode of Diplesscarrot RAW. I'm your host, Diplesscarrot, where we talk about different things going on in the video game industry or just my thoughts on certain topics. Remember, this is unfiltered, unscripted, raw. So, the first thing I want to touch upon is some comments I made in my last video. And I know I got some heat for what I was saying, maybe some digs at certain people. They didn't like the way I guess, portrayed some of the issues I talked about in my video. And I just want to say, on behalf of Diplesscarrot and Diplesscarrot RAW, that I want to apologize to absolutely nobody. No, I'm not apologizing for my thoughts in my last video. Are you kidding me? Those are my thoughts. Sorry. But with that out of the way, let's talk about what I do want to talk about today, and that is giving games a second chance. And this is a topic I don't think we've talked about on the Take Game Games Cast videos that we did. And there's two games I do want to discuss that I've been playing recently. And the first one is, and it's kind of a shocker, is Sekiro. Shadows Die Twice, made by From Software, that came out in March of 2019. And what I want to talk about with that is, in my last video, I mentioned that it was too hard. I put it down, haven't picked it up in 2.5 years. And earlier this week, I found the game disc because I buy physical media, and I popped it in and saw that the last time I played the game was on March 27th, which is my birthday, 2.5 years ago. And you know what? Giving it a second chance has kind of given me maybe a new life into really trying to enjoy the game. Yeah, I think there's a lot of pressure on people who do buy games day one, who pre-order them like I did. And you want to get through the game because people are talking about it, progressing through the game, maybe at a different speed that you're progressing through it. And you might feel kind of rushed, or you get really frustrated with some of the game mechanics. And this game, no joke, it is hard. You can't summon your friends in to help you, which hurts me sometimes, I'll admit it. There's no shame in my game in saying that. But, playing through the game, it's actually, I'm enjoying it more because maybe I'm taking my own time with it. I don't feel like I had to get the game completed in a week. I'm trying to understand the combat a little bit more. It's a dance. It's not rolling, dodging, using your shield, using your gun, like in Bloodborne. You're just really trying to understand the enemies' mechanics, how they attack you. A lot of different strategy involved, especially with the different prosthetic tools you can use. And I don't think I don't really go back to games too often. I'm usually a one and done kind of guy. I go through the game, I beat it, maybe platinum, and then put it down. That's it. Because I play a lot of single player games. I don't really play a lot of multiplayer games. I do like co-op games, but first person shooters, besides what I talked about in my Battlefield video, I don't really play those. So, I'm kind of trying to get back into Sekiro a little bit. Maybe because of the Elden Ring fever coming out in a few months, maybe. So, it's kind of clicking in a way. It's actually, I think, a little bit more accessible in a way that they kind of spoon feed you what you need to do. Whereas compared to other Souls games, you kind of read a lot of item descriptions or pay really close attention to what the NPCs are saying. But there really isn't that many NPCs in this game compared to other Souls games. So, you can eavesdrop on enemies and they kind of tell you what you need to do, give you a little hint. So I'm enjoying it. And then the second game I do want to touch upon, I gave this game a lot of crap. And that's Hunt Showdown. So I bought Hunt Showdown in the springtime of this year. I know it's been out for a few years. And, maybe it's the way I'm viewing it. So I played this game, got really bored of it. I thought the setting was kind of bland. Yeah, it's different with the Louisiana Bayou, and it's a PvP slash PvE type of game. And right now, like I put it down because it just wasn't clicking for me. I wasn't enjoying it, and that's okay to put games down that you just don't enjoy. Game is a hobby; it's not a job. For most of us. I mean, some people who are streamers, that's their full time job, or game development, whatever. But if you're not enjoying a game, don't make yourself play it. Put it down. Put it down. And that's what I did with Hunt Showdown. And then my friends and I, we picked it back up. And now I'm kind of giving myself like different challenges. Like maybe it's paying more attention to the weekly challenges, getting different rewards, or trying to understand the lore of the game, or going through the menus and just reading, not just being immediately overwhelmed with just the different colors that they use and the different aesthetic. So like for me, like I've been like looking at some of the trophies in the game, and I'm like, I can try to obtain that. That seems pretty manageable, and it's causing me to have more fun with the game. And it's a game that like you don't really have to pay too much attention to in terms of like, what's going on. You just find different clues for the different boss enemies. You kill them, and you extract. That's it. It's definitely a lot more fun with friends, which I think is one thing that hurts the game. Is I don't think it's really that much fun solo. I play the quick play mode, which is like a solo mode. Not for me. And you can always say, "Oh, well, all the games are funner with friends," and that's very, very true. And I think that hurts the game a little bit. Is that if you're playing solo, for me, if you're asking my opinion, not that fun. But co-op definitely can be very fun. So, but that's all I got for you guys. I want to give you a couple of thoughts on that. And, we'll look into my next video being about my most anticipated games for the beginning of 2022. And, if you have any topics you would like me to discuss, drop them down in the comments below. Or hit me up on Twitter, and, maybe your idea will be included in the next video. All right, guys. Stay safe. I know COVID's running rampant around these parts. Christmas is right around the corner. So, be safe. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Thanks.